Hey y'all. So y'all, I recorded this video obviously for Thanksgiving, and it's about 2 weeks later than Thanksgiving right now, and I'm just not getting around to it, to editing this video. Actually, it was already edited. I just needed to do a voiceover. Anyway, y'all, so this is me making my auntie's chicken dressing. And for some reason, I started with 6 eggs instead of the cornmeal. I don't know, that's kind of weird. But yeah, I'm doing 6 eggs here into a large mixing bowl, period. Because I plan on making a large amount. And then I added here I am getting a spoon and taking out the white. Y'all ever seen the little white spots in the egg? I never even noticed it before TikTok, honestly. Don't know what it is. Never really cared before. But when you know better, you do better. So, and I don't always do this, but I'm doing it now. So, I'm just taking out those little pieces, y'all. And then I'm going to add my cornmeal in. Now, my grandma told me don't use no self-rising cornmeal. But that's what I already had. And that's what I used last year because that's the only reason I got cornmeal is for Thanksgiving. So I added my cornmeal, y'all. I do not measure at all. I don't know. Don't ask me how much. Then you add you some oil. My auntie told me to add a lot. She didn't say 2 cups, 3 cups. She said a lot. So you're going to see me go back and add some. This was supposed to be 2 cups milk. Did not measure. I'm going back and adding my oil now. Oil. The oil. Put the oil in there. Okay. And then I'm gonna mix, y'all. And I have a spoon like this because I wanted to mix those eggs in, egg yolks in good. So that's why I use this kind of spoon. And then my mixture was too soupy, so I went back in with the cornmeal. Just added some more until I got the consistency that I wanted. Yeah, I just mixed all the ingredients up real good, y'all. And this is what I wanted right here. And that's how you know when it's hot, period. So then I'm going to take my large pan. And I did not add any oil to this pan before pouring it in because we put enough oil in there in the first place. It ain't finna stick to nothing. So I'm going to dump that in there real good. Get it real nice and flat. Y'all see how that mixture coming out? Looking good. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and stick that thing in the oven. I think I cooked this bread for maybe about 25 minutes until it got brown on top, honestly. Then I went in with me a green bell pepper. I dumped that in there. And then I got me an onion. And I actually went back in and did some extra onion, y'all, from what y'all see. And my auntie told me to mix while the bread is hot, hence why I have a spoon instead of doing it with my hand. Like I usually would. She said if you mix it while it's hot, then it'll smell good. Make the house smell good. So that's what I do with them onions and peppers and stuff, and get it on in there and get it fragrant, get the house ready. And then I'm gonna sit that to the side and start on my mixture, y'all. This is the basis: cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, and some jalapeno. I did put some jalapeno juice in there, and I just mash the jalapenos down and mix it in. But this time I put some juice in there, and it was kind of spicy. I like spicy, but it might not be for everybody, y'all. Look at my oven. I had just cleaned my oven. That's why I was just so hot. Oh, I just had to get that in there, y'all. Anyway, so I got my chicken here, and that is not all of what goes into the chicken dressing mix, but I don't want to give her recipe away. Seasonings, of course. I'm gonna chop my chicken up and mix it in, y'all. Look at that, y'all. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of juice at a time, a little bit of the mixture at a time. Of course, water, chicken broth, seasonings, y'all. Just, onion, garlic powder, whatever you want it to taste like. You know how you want your chicken dressing to taste. Then we're gonna mix. And this is the next morning. Before I put it in the oven, I had to add more liquid to it because you don't want it to be dry when you cook it. So I added some chicken broth to it, and then I stuck it back in the oven with the aluminum foil on top. This is how I pulled it out the first time. I did not like how light skinned it was, so I stuck it back in, and this is it, y'all. It probably cooked for about an hour and 30 minutes, honestly.